First alert forewarning for you this afternoon. The St. Louis County Department of Public Health has confirmed the county's first human case of West Nile virus this year. West Nile virus is the leading cause of mosquito-borne disease in the continental United States. Most people infected do not feel ill, although 1 in 5 who are infected develop a fever and other symptoms that could include headache, body aches, joint pain, vomiting, diarrhea, or rash. About 1 in 150 develop serious and sometimes fatal illness. There is no vaccine here, so prevention remains the key.
Mosquitoes are found everywhere, of course, and so we just wanted to make sure that while we're still in the summer months and going into the early fall, that our community members are educated and aware that, yes, West Nile, unfortunately, is also here in St. Louis County, but also to just be mindful of preventive measures.
So officials say to protect yourself when outdoors, wear long sleeve shirts, long pants, light colored and loose fitting clothing, and be sure to apply insect repellent.
The state of